Hello, beautiful being. My name is Samantha Kennedy, and I'm so excited to have you here.
Are you someone who works on your computer for hours a day, or due to COVID, forced to spend more time online rather than work in person? Well, this is the perfect practice for you. Today, we are going to learn all chair-based yoga poses that you can do while you're working. I have brought my chair into the center of the room so that way you can see the positions better. However, if you are at home, you can do these at your desk while you're still working. So really drive in that productivity, increasing our efficiency. You know that capitalist grind. Let's go. Okay. So to start off, the first thing that we're going to do is warm up our neck. So we're going to bring our left ear to our left shoulder, holding here. This might be good if you would like a little extra. You can use that left hand and allow it to be like a dead weight on the side of your head so you're not pulling or pushing your head down. The hand is loose and limp and you just set it on top and you use the weight of that to really help stretch through the side of the neck. Full deep breaths here. And close the eyes. Turn inward. Release the left hand if it's on top of the head, and then bring the chin down to the chest, holding here. Once again, this might be good, or you might add both hands, loose and limp, onto the head. While you're doing this, check in with the integrity of the spine. See if you can sit up a little taller, elongate through the back, lengthening through the spine as we stretch here through the back of the neck. Allow the right ear to go towards the right shoulder. Roll that head to the other side, and once again, option to use your hand as a little bit of weight to deepen that stretch in the neck. Beautiful. Roll the neck just halfway, like a half moon, the front of the body, side to side. Beautiful. Now we're going to look over the left shoulder, look over the left, hold here, and then look to the center and make sure you're sitting up nice and tall. Look over the right. And coming back to center, we're going to look up high. Roll those shoulders around and back, open through the chest. And on an exhale, come back to a neutral head position in spine. We're going to come down to the shoulders, rolling them back. And roll those shoulders forward. Beautiful. We're going to roll the wrists now in one direction after all that typing that we've done. Giving our wrists some love. Place the hands down on the knees once you turn them in both directions. And we're going to do some seated cat and cow. So if you're familiar with the yoga practice on the mat, this is typically on all fours, and we are arching and curving our spine. So you're doing the same thing through the torso. However, this is the seated variation or version. I'll turn to the side so you can see what I'm doing. So we're keeping the movement concentrated here through the torso. On an inhale, you're going to curve forward, send those shoulders back, hips back, heart and center of the body come forward. On an exhale, push it back, curve, and you can use the neck there to come down. Flowing with your own breath, inhaling and exhaling. as you come forward. And then exhale as you curve back through the spine. For this one, you can sit anywhere in your chair. And what you're going to do is you're going to inhale the right arm up behind you and bring it over towards the left knee. Use this to help you twist towards the left, and you can use that left arm on your chair, or you don't even need to use it, whatever feels right for you. We're finding a twist here, a seated twist. Continue the twist with the gaze, so you can look either over the side or maybe even back behind you. Beautiful. Coming back to center, left arm reaches up and over. Twist to the other side. Oh, now that we have warmed up from the neck to the shoulders, to the wrists, to the torso, we're going to move down to the lower body. How are we going to do that while still sitting in the chair? I'll show you. Our first move is we're going to take our right leg and bring it to a 90-degree angle across the left. If you're in a computer chair that has arms like me, it might be helpful to come to the edge of the seat so that way your armrests aren't in the way. And this also then forces your back to work harder as well because you're not slumping into your chair. So make sure that you have that nice integrity through the spine. Cross that right leg over. Here we're working into the hip. So keep that foot flexed to protect the ankle. Breathing here, this might be enough for you. And if you're feeling like you want to take it a little bit further, bring the heart towards the shin. So you're going to slowly come forward. You should be feeling this in the back of the right hip. Throughout the right leg. Beautiful. So this is a nice position that you can do while you are working as well. So as I said, come to the edge of your chair and you can be typing and getting into those hips at the same time. Slowly placing that foot down, we're going to come to the other side. So this time with our left leg, cross it over, shake around the end of your chair, and if you would like, very gently, you can also gently apply a little pressure onto that knee just to help bring it down just a little bit. Kind of like what we were doing on our head. You don't want to push it down, just kind of use the weight of your limb to just gently guide it. Staying like this, or if you like, folding down over that leg, getting into the back of the left hip. Good work. Bring that down. Continue moving all the way down the body. We're now going to roll out through the ankles. So you can keep the balls of the feet on the ground. So once again, this is something that you can do very easily while you are working. Rolling in both directions. Flowing intuitively what feels good for you. And then place that foot down. Left leg rolling through the ankle. Keeping the balls of the feet on the ground. So you get a different kind of roll when you pick your foot up and you're rolling it around versus when you keep the ball of the foot on the ground and then turn it from there. We're working different parts of our leg. You can try both and just notice how it feels for you. Good job. Little shake it out. So those are great for a full body warm up and also to do while you're multitasking. Now we're going to move into a few poses that will require probably a few minutes break. You can't do them while you're working as well. However, they give some variety to your chair yoga practice. So the first pose that we're going to do is a seated side angle. And so once again, I'm going to turn to the side just so you can see what I'm doing. Bring yourself up onto the edge of your chair. Have your feet about hip width distance apart or a little bit further. Our right hand is going to come down towards the floor in between our feet, and the opposite arm, left arm, reaches up towards the ceiling. Look up towards that left arm, straight through both arms, opening through the chest here. Beautiful. Keep breathing. You got it. Bring that left arm down towards the floor and reach the right arm up. Look up towards it. Also thinking about reaching forward and long with the spine rather than collapsing down onto your legs. Beautiful. Coming back up. For this one, you're going to stay on the edge of your chair, but you're going to open your legs out wide to the side. We're going to get into that side body. On an inhale, bring your right arm up and over, stretching to the side. Should feel that all through that side body there. You can use this left arm to push back against this knee and use this elbow to lift up towards the ceiling, and you should feel it even more. Beautiful. Coming back through center, other side, left arm up and over. Think about bringing the elbow if it's facing the front, up towards the ceiling, opening through the chest and feeling the elongation through the side body. Beautiful. And now after doing those two poses and our full body warm up, you should be feeling the prana, the chi, the energy starting to move around, get you going, so that way you have another boost to get through the rest of your work, whatever it is that you're doing. And for our last posture, we're going to do my personal favorite. So this is a little bit of a bonus. It's technically not something that you can do in your chair, but you need to use your chair to do it. So you do want to stand up for this one, and then you want to use either your arm rest holders, or you can use the back of your chair, or you can use your desk, depending on the height that you are and the height that you need. Okay, so if you're using your chair, I'm going to hold on to these armrests here. You want to have your feet a little wider than hip width distance apart, and you want to do like a flat back here with your chair. Allow your arms to be supported by the armrest, and then head falls back in between. Then what you're going to do is, like you're coming from a downward dog into a cobra, kind of like you're doing a chaturanga, you're going to come up and then plank against your chair. So you might need to bring your feet, and then you can hold your plank here. If you really want to push it, you can do a push-up on your chair. And then as you come back, feet stay where they are. Yes. And then like a snake coming through, up like an upward dog, and then back. You can flow through that a few times, and you can experiment with it, finding whatever motion feels good for you, like moving the hips here, moving the shoulders. You can go for some cats and cows here, whatever you like. Woo! And then once you've done that one, you'll be ready to sit back in your chair and get back to work. I hope that you enjoyed this video. If you found it helpful, please give it a thumbs up, leave a comment down below, and subscribe for more. I'll see you next time.